A senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, on Monday decried the federal government's alleged support for herdsmen planning to challenge the anti-open grazing law put in place by southern governors. The special assistant on media to the Attorney General of the Federation, Dr. Umar Gwandu, had recently told journalists the federal government was in support of the herdsmen's decision to sue the southern governors over the anti-open grazing bills signed recently in their various states. Several governors in the south, including that of Delta, Ekiti, Enugu, Lagos, and Ondo, had signed the bill into law. Falana, who reacted to the Attorney General of the Federation's remark in a statement, said the government's decision to support the herdsmen in their efforts to challenge the anti-open grazing law was not only unconstitutional but politically suicidal. He said, specifically, it is a gross violation of Section 17 of the Constitution, which provides that the Nigerian people are entitled to equal rights and opportunities before the law, and Section 42 thereof, which has prohibited the federal government from conferring advantage on any group of citizens. According to the resources of the entire Nigeria, people cannot be dissipated on defending herders against state governments. In defending the herders in the case, the federal government will certainly run into serious contradictions, having made available the sum of 6.2 billion naira to Castina for ranching. The federal government will not be permitted to turn around to embrace open grazing. The court will not allow the federal government to approbate and reprobate at the same time. Shameful. Malami was telling herders that they should go to court. They should feel free to sue southern governors. In his words, that they should fight for their rights. What sort of rights? Falana is saying right now that it's not possible. It's not possible if we are truly in democracy that one region we have certain rights and the others will be deprived of it. Now you are saying that these people have rights. When it was the time that Fulani herdsmen were killing innocent people and innocent citizens, there was those people they killed didn't have any rights. Now you are telling them that they have rights. What sort of one-sided government is this? What sort of one-sided government is this? No justice. And all they preach every day that fairness, inclusiveness, they say all sorts, but we know very well that all of those are just lip service. They are not committed to any of those things they are saying. Very sad. Falana is stating that what Buhari's government, what they are planning right now, it's going to be suicidal. The Nigerian government's support for herdsmen on anti-open grazing law is politically suicidal. That what is going to be causing. How can you tell these people that they have rights? That it is now you're telling them that they have rights. These are the same people that have been killing people. While they were killing people, while they were taking the farmlands of innocent citizens, nobody talked about rights. As a matter of fact, none of them even talked about compensating these people, these farmers. Farmers are scared to go to their farm. Most farmers have abandoned their farm. Most farmers have not even recovered from the trauma. Most farmers have not recovered from the hurt, from the loss, from the pain that they suffered at the hands of these Fulani herdsmen. Shamefully now, Buhari's government is telling them that they should fight for their rights. So they have the rights. So that means Buhari's government is telling us that these Fulani herdsmen, they have rights to be killing innocent citizens. Because that is what they are saying. I don't know what sort of rights he's talking about, that they should fight for their rights. They should not just allow it like that. Southern governors rose up from a meeting, and we know ever since that some of the states they've gone ahead, they've obeyed the call, they've gone ahead to sign the bill, but some have not. Some are still dancing around the bush, some are still dragging their feet, some have come out openly that nothing like that exists in their state, and they don't have any intention of doing anything of such. We know those ones who've come out openly to make that kind of declaration. We know they are all in support of Fulani government, Buhari's government. Everything Buhari does is to support Fulani herdsmen. Everything in his government, everything is all about Fulani. You know, that was why Fulanis, they had the right to say the audacity. You know, they were making statements that nobody can chase them out. They are not going anywhere. It's only Buhari that can chase them out because they know that they've got this sort of support. Falana is attacking President Muhammad Buhari's government right now. And even Abubakar Malami, who is also a son, is so shameful. Abubakar Malami, the way he operates, when he gets to the time of defending Northerners, he knows, then he comes out and he puts on his cap and he tells you that he's son and he knows the law very well. He begins to interpret the law. For the case of Abba Kyari, the disgraced Super Cop, that was the same thing Malami did. But when it was the time for Nnamdi Kanu to be extradited, it was like speed of light. They brought him back. It got to Abba Kyari's turn. Malami started speaking, quoting law that under the law, he's not sure that Abba Kyari will be extradited at due process. Yes, he started talking about due process. When he gets to Northerners, but if it's other region, this government is one-sided. One-sided reasons for these agitations every day, because Buhari's government is one-sided. Everything they do, they support the North. It is always the North. And Falana is stating that in the constitution of the country, that the constitution provides that Nigerian people are entitled to equal rights and opportunity before the law. They are entitled. So Northerners don't have special rights because the person in power is from the North. It means that now gives them some preference or some form of advantage. No, that under the constitution, Falana was quoting section 17 of the constitution, that this is specifically gross violation of section 17 of the constitution, which provides that Nigerian people are entitled to equal rights and opportunity before the law. And section 42 thereof, which has prohibited the federal government from conferring advantage on any group of citizens. Buhari's government, they've always conferred advantage on Northerners, anything that has to do with the North. If it's other region, they use force. See the kind of oppression Buhari's government is using on Nnamdi Kanu. Something that they can use dialogue to deal with. They dialogue with Fulani herdsmen, they dialogue with bandits, they dialogue with Boko Haram terrorists, all sorts. But they can't dialogue with freedom fighters who are just fighting for their rights. It's very shameful. Falana is stating that in defending herders in the case, the federal government will certainly run into serious contradiction. They are causing serious problem by telling Fulani herdsmen that they have some form of right here. They should fight for their right. Well, guys, leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Click on the like button. If it's your first time, you're very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.